if you are trying to eat healthier and the thought of the grocery store, grocery shopping overwhelms you, this video is for you. So let's get started. Grocery store tips and tricks. You have got to plan and you have got to be prepared. And that means pre-trip, during trip, and post-trip. This is assuming you are going out to the grocery store and doing your own grocery shopping. The first thing is the pre-trip preparation, which it's knowing what you have at home and what you truly need. And a lot of the times we're quick, we're multitasking, we're doing something else, we're driving by the store, we're going to go in. It's not the time. Or if that is the absolute time that you have to do it, maybe there's somebody at home, or you can do a thorough check in your mind of what you truly have at home. That also goes into making a list. Make a list and know if you go into the grocery store without a list and without a plan, the opportunities are endless of what you are going to get or not get that you actually needed. Look at recipes. Get ideas and think through of your next 5 to 7 days, which is the typical amount of time that a grocery run will last and work for you. And this is where you need to be realistic. If you're making or looking at all of these recipes and have this list of all of these items that you've never gotten before and going in assuming that you're going to make all of these new recipes, is that realistic? Do you like to cook? Do you have the time to cook? Is that going to fit into your schedule? Make a list with some new items because we can fall into old habits easily, especially when it comes to shopping in the grocery store. But be realistic regarding what your week is going to look like and what you are truly able and willing to do. The second one is during the trip at the grocery store. So a good tip of the grocery store is you should do the majority of your shopping around the perimeter. Most grocery stores are set up very similar, minus the bakery deli area. You are going to have the majority of your whole foods. You are going to have your produce. You're going to have some dairy, cheeses. You're going to have your frozen section and your meats. And then you're going to exit. And so that is where you want to get the majority of your foods. The aisles, the in-between, are going to be your packaged and your processed foods. Not that you cannot have those. It is 100% okay to have those, but make sure that you're going down an aisle for something specific. Because if you start wandering in and out of those aisles, that is where your cookies, your crackers, your potato chips, your snacks, your candy, and the items that could be triggers for you are going to be. Keep in mind and remember, in the grocery store, if it goes into your cart, and it goes into your car, and it goes into your home, you most likely are going to consume that product. So at the grocery store, this is where you have control. That if you don't want to consume it, don't have that go into your cart. Also, don't be overconfident. There are times where you may be feeling great, feeling very in control, and maybe it's not something on your list and you see it and you decide that you want it. Because in that moment, you will be able to be in control and you're feeling confident regarding that decision. Be realistic with yourself that when hormones come into play or a glass of wine comes into play or emotions come into play and that specific item is in your home, which is in your safe space, are you going to be able to control yourself with that particular item? maybe it doesn't need to go in your cart. And then the last thing is the post-trip planning. You have prepared, built the list, grocery shopped, got everything, got home, unpacking it. Most likely, you don't want to cook. You've already done a lot to cut up, prep, cook from whatever you got. May not be a logical situation to put yourself into. So make sure that you have food ready, prepared. You don't want to Grubhub or order pizza or do something that's going to be defeating the purpose of this. And then the number one overall with everything is never go to the grocery store hungry. If you go to the grocery store hungry, you are 100% going to put things in your cart and make decisions that you will not be happy with later. If you are using Instacart or if you are picking up your groceries, some of these same things, if you're mindlessly getting on the app and scrolling away on it like it's Google, or just clicking on things and seeing the sales, or don't have a plan, several things can get into that cart that you don't want to show up at your doorstep as well. So don't be hungry, plan, stay the perimeter, set yourself up for success. If you have any questions regarding anything that we've discussed today, please leave me a comment and I will answer it to the best of my ability. If you want more information regarding specifics for your situation or weight loss plans or programs with your lifestyle, let's schedule a consultation and we can customize a one-on-one plan for you. Thank you for listening.